Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we have been looking into the conquering economy series for the past few days. And in this lecture we'll be looking about sustainable development. Like it might look something like an environment topic, but still sustainable development is very much need of the day. So let's get into topic directly. So what is concept of sustainable development? Development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. That is sustainable development. That is, to make it in layman terms, simple terms, you have to develop with for the needs of by developing the needs of the present. I mean, present population or present people, and at the same time should also have or should not destroy the resources for the future. You should also use the resources for yourself, but at the same time you should not destroy the resources for the future. That is sustainable development. So it was this development of sustainable development was given in Brundtland Commission report of 1987. So this report gave this development to the concept of sustainable development. So there are two key ideas in this. First one is intra-generational equity. This must ensure that everyone alive today has their basic needs met, like food, shelter, clothing, everything should be met. And at the same time, one more idea is intergenerational equity, wherein it ensures that future generations also have the resources and environment necessary to meet their needs. So you have to take care of the present and future as well. So that is sustainable development. So what are key pillars of sustainable development? Environmental protection. So it has conservation of resources, protecting ecosystems, reducing pollution, and mitigating climate change. Social equity. It has like concept of equality, human rights, social well-being, these all come under social equality. What is it for economic viability? Like bringing inclusive growth, providing decent work. Here in this decent work, you should provide decent work without depletion of resources. So these are key pillars of sustainability. So the sustainable development goals, also known as global goals, or universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity by 2030. Strengthening the means of implementation and revitalizing the global partnership for sustainable development. This is something sustainable development was brought in. See, there are 17 different sustainable development goals ranging from with 169 different targets. See, we need not go deeper into that, but at least it's better. We know what are those 17 sustainable development goals. So it was set out in 2015 as a part of 2030 sustainable development. So we'll be not looking into the different goals and stuff, but we'll be looking on the India's performance on sustainable development goals. See, it is a mixed bag of development. So India has for the first time entered the top 100 ranking, that is 99th out of 167 countries with a score of 67. See, it has quite improved in the process of sustainable development from the past, like 112th in 2023, 109 in 2024 to 99th in 2025. That's quite a good improvement. So where all India's had a good amount of progress. First one is SDG 1, no poverty. See, the poverty has reduced from that is below the poverty line. The proportion of population has reduced from 48% in 93 to 13% in 2021. And similarly, the multidimensional poverty has come or reduced from 24.8% to 14.96%. And next one is affordable and clean energy. See, India achieved 100% village electrification by March 2022 here, and access to clean cooking fuel, which includes PNG and LPG, also reached 96.35% in 2024. And India, the renewable energy in India's electricity generation has rose from 6 to 12% between 2014-15 and 2021. Next one is SDG 3, which is good health and well-being. Improvements in under 5 mortality rate, neonatal mortality rate, the proportion of population using basic drinking water services increased from 79.9% in 2000 to 93.3% in 2002. Next one is industry innovation. Strong advancements in mobile broadband, internet use, access to electricity, and significant investment in the physical and digital infrastructure has brought us progressed in India a lot. Next one is climate action. The Sustainable Development Goal has showed the highest increase in the score in Niti Aayog index. That is, moving into the front runner category from the developer category and it has moved to front runner category. To bring it on with the proper score, it has climbed from 54 point from 2020 to 2021 place to 67 2023 to 2024. So it has climbed up a bit higher and it has showed quite a bit improvement. Next one is life on land. It has improved with the score of nearly 25% of geographical area under forest and tree cover. This is very, very important. See, on average, there is a norm that 33% of forest must be under forest cover in a country. So 25% is there, and within few years that target will be achieved. Now, what are the areas which needed more attention, or what are the areas which challenge? Zero hunger. Zero hunger. India still, on the hands, faces concerns particularly related to malnutrition and obesity rates. See, with the national average being 52 out of 100, for example, you can say 42.9% of children under 5 years in Bihar are stunted against a national target of 23.7. So, global reports also say that the sustainable nitrogen management is affecting this goal. Next one is gender equality. India ranks 135 out of 146 countries in the World Economic Forum's Global Gender Gap Index. See, the national score on the Niti Aayog index for the SDG 5 is alarmingly low, which is 49 out of 100. Female unemployment rates, particularly among the graduates, are some reasons. Women's representation in the Lok Sabha reached all-time high of 14.4% in 2019, but still this is low. Next one is reduced inequalities. This was the only goal to show a decrease in the Niti Aayog score, wherein it decreased from 67th place in 2020 to 21 to 65th place in the 23 and 24. This indicates that a persistent income disparities and inequalities among gender, caste, religion, region. Achieving equality between the top 10 and bottom 40% of the households in urban and rural areas still remain a significant challenge. SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. Clean water, sanitation. While access to basic sanitation services increased from 14.1% to 14.1% to 78.4% in 2002, but still ensuring piped water supply to all households and addressing the water quality issues. You have water to all, but what is the water quality? So that issue is still higher. Next one is peace, justice. And strong institutions. See, global reports indicate that setbacks in press freedom and corruption perception of India, and this pushes down or areas which need more attention and challenges. See, overall, on the whole, number of states in the front runner category, which scores from 65 to 99, have increased from 17 to 32. 17 in 2020 to 21 and to 32 in 23 24, which shows that it has very well improved. The front runner, many states are working towards a sustainable goal, and much improved states compared to the previous period. Top performers are Kerala, Uttarakhand, and TN, while the bottom performers are Bihar, Jharkhand, and Nagaland. However, all these bottom performer states are also trying to bring the sustainable development goals, adapt the sustainable development goals, and bring in more development to their respective states. See, in conclusion, India is demonstrating a strong political will, like taking concrete steps which help in achieving the sustainable development goals. And India's entry into the top 100 shows that it is really working and is a significant milestone. However, considering the magnitude of this task, particularly in addressing the issues of hunger, gender equality, income disparities, and stuff, strengthened data systems and deeper multi stakeholder partnerships are very, very much needed for the development of the society. So, with this, we are coming to the end of this lecture, guys. Hope you guys understood the concept sustainable development. Like it might look quite a vague series, great topic for this economy, but still, it is very much relevant for prelims in particular because there is always a mention of sustainable development in prelims for economy, and it might be asked in the terms of inclusive growth with respect to sustainable development, which we'll be looking into it when the lecture comes. So do watch the lecture, do watch the entire series, guys. Keep supporting, and we'll be continuing with the next lecture soon. Thank you.